Hi Tony, how are you? So my session is going to start in 2 minutes and I'm just waiting for more people to come and join. Thank you so much. Audio and video sounds good. And 60 seconds to go. So welcome everyone who is joining us. I would want you to comment hello so I could see your names, whoever is joining. I can see when you type in the chat box. Hi Karen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just going to give 1 more minute before I see everyone commenting, and then we'll quickly move forward because we have really short amount of time and I have so much to deliver to you. So we'll take it from there. I see a few known names, people I know. Welcome everyone. Hello Craig, hello Karina. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, but I'm going to try my best. Hello Harris, hello Daniel, hello Yale. Welcome. So we are going to cover today micro habits for better emotional health and confidence. Before we move forward, I want to thank you to be present here with me, and congratulations for taking the step 1 for better emotional wellness and amazing confidence. All right. So thank you for showing up. You are most welcome here, and congratulations for taking the step 1. Now, how this is going to run is I want you to ask any questions as and when it comes, put it in the chat box, and we'll see when I can get there. Okay, this will be an interactive session. I don't want it to be a one-way thing. Okay, from there we'll start. If you allow, we'll start with a little prayer, just 2-3 lines of prayer, and we'll carry it from there. Okay, so if you're ready, say yes, and we'll move forward. Amazing. Excited to be here. So let's begin. First of all, join me in this short prayer. Dear universe, thank you so much for bringing me in this moment with these lovely people. Allow me to deliver the best I can for this people, and I'm here, I'm ready to deliver your message with the best way possible. Thank you so much. Whenever we set an intention, it works out really, really amazingly well. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to start with why and how it happened. Okay, before we start any how to do this thing, we need to start with why do we need to do this thing. Okay, so 2019 September, 1 week before my birthday, my girlfriend broke up with me, and I was feeling numb, I was feeling lost, but I didn't know what was going to happen in the next week. So just a week later, my boss fired me from the job because I refused to come on a Sunday. So who here has been fired or dumped in their life? And 2 days later was my birthday. I was feeling lost, crappy. To be honest, I didn't even know what to feel. I was too much in shock to realize, what is it even happening? Like just 2 weeks ago, my life was doing so well, and here my girlfriend is not with me anymore. My boss fired me for not coming on a Sunday for such a useless reason, right? Who here has been dumped or fired from a job? So here's what happened. Through that numbness, through that pain, I went for a trip. I didn't have the money to pay for the trip. So a friend, a genuinely kind friend, sponsored that trip for me. So I went on a trip, and it's Dharamshala in India, which is the place for the temple of Dalai Lama. Okay, and I wanted to be in mountains, have some fresh air, because I honestly didn't know what to do. For the first time in my life, when I roamed in those streets around that temple of Dalai Lama, I saw monks, and I saw peace on their face. And I didn't think you could see peace. I always thought you could feel peaceful, right? How are you supposed to feel? How are you supposed to see peace, right? But that very day, I saw peace on those monks' faces. And that was a magical moment. I was like, I want that thing. I don't have that thing. I want that thing. How do I get that? Tell me if you have seen someone having the things you want in your life. So the trip ended. It was a 2-day trip. I came back and I made a list. I made a list. What do monks do? What do they do whole day? Right? Like, why are they so peaceful and calm? What are the qualities, characteristics, habits, actions? What makes them who they are? And I made a list. And I wrote something like self-compassion, kindness. They practice non-violence. They practice celibacy, and like that, maybe 15 or 20 qualities that I thought on the top of my head. For the next 1.5 years, I started practicing one habit at a time. I started practicing or having those qualities inside of me one at a time. I spent the next 1.5 years going through that list every single day and setting an intention that, you know what, I want to do more research on how to be kind. I want to do more research on how to practice non-violence. So here's the deal. What I learned from non-violence. Non-violence in actions means, okay, stop eating meat or be vegan and stuff like that. But non-violence in words would mean not insulting anyone, not saying any sarcastic words, not abusing someone, not using any curse words. So the last 9 months or 10 months, 99% of the times, I haven't said any curse words, including that B word, C word, or F word, or whatever. I've stopped saying all those. And guess what happened in the last 1.5 years? My peace levels, the amount of peace I had within, skyrocketed. So this is going to be an incredible part of what we're going to discuss today. I could tell you, start meditating 1 hour a day, every single day, and I'll guarantee within the next 3 months or 6 months, you will have so much better emotional health and confidence. But do you really have 1 hour? You really have 1 hour? So what I did, I experimented a lot on myself. I love experimenting. And I experimented on my coaching clients as well. And here are the 7 micro habits that will take less than 1 minute a day for better emotional health and confidence. Who's with me? Say yes, so I move forward. Thank you so much. So, number 1 habit, exactly what I did, what I told in my story. I modeled people who I want to be in the coming future. So I wanted to be really peaceful, and I couldn't think of anybody more peaceful than monks themselves, right? So what are certain people that you think are really ideal in your life? It could be a celebrity, it could be one of your relatives, one of your friends, one of your teachers. Write down their characteristics, maybe 10, 15, and put it on a wall. Every single day, read those characteristics. And anytime you feel lost or you feel that you're going through a tough time, look at those lists again and again and again and see, you know what, maybe I'm missing this one quality, or maybe I'm not focusing on this one quality. So habit number one, read your ideal characteristic list. What are the ideal characteristic, ideal qualities that I want in myself? How much time will it take? Less than 30 seconds maybe, right? Ready for the second habit? Write in the comment second, so I know that you're with me. Great. So the second part, it's not meditation, but 10 slow and deep breaths. 10 long and slow, and whatever capacity you want it. You can close your eyes or you can continue, you can keep your eyes open, but just stabilize yourself. So inhale, pause, exhale. Simple 10 deep breaths. Inhale, pause, exhale. So what happens in our brain is there are millions of thoughts. So how our brain thinks is thoughts without any break. What meditation does is it offers you pauses, or let's say dash. So thought dash dash, thought dash, thought dash, thought dash. So you will have breaks in between your thoughts. It's a really, you don't have to go scientific or spiritual. It's a really practical thing to do. Simply pause and take 10 deep breaths. It will take you anywhere, maybe a 1 whole minute or less than that. 10 deep breaths. It will relax your body. All right. So the third one, here's my secret that has worked 100% of times with my clients. Are you ready? So the third one, third small activity. First of all, tell me who watches themselves in the mirror, who looks at themselves in the mirror every day or every other day. Type it in the chat box. So here's the third activity. Next time you go to the mirror, look at yourself and talk to yourself. What's going to happen is you're going to see yourself with a different perspective. And talk to yourself with compassion. Look at this face. What does this person needs? Does this person need more compassion, or does this person need more hate? What do you think? 100% of the times, this activity has worked with my clients. My coach did this activity with me a few months back, and since then I just love this one activity. It will take less than a minute, but just look at yourself and ask, what can I do for you today? How can I make your life a little better? What can we do for today? Okay. So number 3, talk to yourself in the mirror. Number 4, take a piece of paper and write down your mission statement. Write down your vision, your goal, or whatever in, like maybe 2, 3, 4 sentences. And every time you start working, take out that piece of paper and read it. It will take again less than 30, 40 seconds maybe. But it will create an intention. Did you notice how we started this session? We did an intention, we prayed, we did a little prayer, right? That's my habit. I've started doing this with my clients, with the online live sessions or whatever I do. I set an intention that let us make this, or give me a moment. So I set an intention that today I want to do this, or starting this live session in the next 30 minutes, I want to offer the best I can offer. Right? So write your mission statement, your vision, purpose, goal, your intention, whatever you call it. Okay, in 3, 4, 5 lines, and read it out loud. Okay. Number 5. Are you guys with me? Write down 5 so I know. Great. So the 5th one, and it's a little not so uncommon. Everybody knows about it, but then again, I'll tell you, because even though most of us know about it, we don't practice it as much. Number 5 is feel gratitude. So maybe in your notepad, in your diary, or whatever, write 3 things, 3 people, 3 incidents, 3 experiences, 3 memories that you feel grateful about. Just 3 things that you are grateful about. Here's what's going to happen. In the first 10 days, you may probably not see any change. In the first 100 days, your life will shift. Practice these 7 habits, and I guarantee in the first 100 days, your life will shift 180 degrees. Okay. So the 6th one, I see we have already spent 15 minutes in this. The 6th one, and this habit particularly, I met a monk in September 2020, and he asked me to start doing this habit, and it totally changed my life. It's the habit of daily reflection. So deliberate practice, practicing something every day, is only half of the equation of becoming great at something. The other half of that equation is reflecting on what we are learning and what is our growth, what is our improvement. So how do you do that how do you do that reflection? What went well today, what didn't go well today, and what will I change tomorrow? Just asking these 3 questions to yourself every single day before sleeping. Just 3 questions. And I'll tell you my experience with this. So when I started doing this, I told you that I met this monk in September, and the day I met him, I started practicing it. And I shifted back to my home after 5 years. So you can imagine living with parents could have been a little tough task to do. Nonetheless, in my daily reflection, I remember writing that today I didn't behave well with my sister. I have a younger sister. Next day, I wrote the same thing. Today I didn't behave well with my sister. Guess what happened the 3rd day? When I was supposed to misbehave with her again, I didn't, because I was well aware that, you know what, this is something wrong that I don't want to do. It's really that simple. But most of the times we run on autopilot and we are not reflecting what we are doing on a daily basis. And it is such an underrated habit. Most of the people don't even talk about this daily reflection. All right. So sorry. So type in last, so I can tell you the last one that I have for this list. And again, you have any questions, type it in. We'll see when we can get to it. All right. So the last one, and it's a really, really, really beautiful one. You will find it awkward and weird in the start, but start doing it. Within a few days, you will see the difference. The last one is type in a message and send a compliment to someone every single day. 1 compliment a day. 1 act of kindness every day. You could start with your parents, your siblings, your teachers, your friends, your colleagues, your boss. Start sending 1 compliment to someone. Because what's going to happen is, when you practice gratitude, when you compliment every day someone, your neurons and neurobiology is going to shift. It's going to change. And you're going to become a person who always has solutions, who has a positive mindset, who knows how to switch a negative attitude of someone. And I'm talking this based on my personal experience, plus 450 or 500 people I've worked with so far. So it's not a new theory, it's not a hypothesis, it's a working practice. Do you want me to quickly summarize all the 7 habits? Number 1, read your ideal quality list, right? Number 2, deep breaths, 10 deep breaths. Number 3, talk to yourself in the mirror. Number 4, write your mission statement, set intention for the day. Number 5, feel gratitude, write a gratitude list. Number 6, daily reflection in the evening. Number 7, send 1 message to someone. How was this list for you? Let me know. Now, here's the deal. I mentioned about emotional health and confidence. And one thing I definitely want to talk about confidence is because I've seen people asking me again and again and again, why do we have confidence issues? Or what do you mean by confidence? Or what is confidence in reality, right? So confidence is basically divided into two parts as I see it. Number one is your relation with yourself. Number two is your relation with others. Okay, so your relation with yourself means how do you treat yourself? Do you feel that you're not good enough? You're not capable of loving someone or giving love or receiving love? How do you view yourself? And number two is how do you view others? How do you see others? What is your relation with others? Because if you judge others, if you feel you are better than them or worse than them, you will feel underconfident. If you feel that you are not comfortable with your own body, you will feel underconfident. So if you want to drastically improve your confidence levels, there are two steps to it. Number one, have a better relationship with yourself. Talk to yourself in the mirror every single day. And number two, have a better relationship with everyone else. That means less judgment and more compassion. That's my mantra for 2021, less judgment and more compassion. So how was this for you? Because we are heading into the Q&A sessions. Thank you so much for whoever has joined in. I see a lot of people and I'm so grateful for your presence here. Do you schedule these micro habits? Great question. So there are two kinds of people who would like to schedule everything, and there are some people like me who would rather be in a little flow. So what I usually do is, so if I'm having, when I do daily reflection, I do it by the end of the day. All right. And when I'm doing, let's say, talking to myself in the mirror, I'd usually do it when I'm going for a shower. Right. So that's how you can basically combine it with other regular habits. Do you find getting diminishing returns from your habits at some point and maybe getting the urge to invest your time and energy in other habits? I personally tend to juggle habits. Amazing questions. Amazing question, Harris. I love this question. Let me think about it so I can give you an expert opinion on this, because I certified as a habit coach. So habits is something that I literally have a certification in. Okay, so yes, if you continue doing it, you will get bored of it. It's really that simple. So what I do, again, I'm talking about my personal experience and the experience I've seen in working with 450 or 500 people so far. You'll need certain breaks. You will need to rejuvenate, recharge yourself, right? And that's okay if someday you want to do, let's say, journaling, and other days you want to do meditation. The end goal is, am I 1% better today? Am I 1% better today than yesterday? Am I doing better? That's the end goal. So it's not about the means, like means as in if you're journaling or you're meditating, but you're eventually reaching where you want to reach, why not? That's what we call life. It's a series of events where we upgrade and pivot from one habit to the other. That's my thoughts on this. So guys, I have two surprises and gifts for you. Okay, number one is I have, so I don't have it typed out right now, but this recording will be available, so you can watch it later. So I have two surprises for you. Number one is I have full recorded trainings of how to master your emotions, number one, or how to go to 10 by 10 levels of confidence. So both these recorded trainings, just send me an email, or send me a message on LinkedIn or Instagram. You have that link on your screen. Send me a message and I'll send those recordings to you. Okay, now here's the second and a really interesting surprise or a gift that I have for you, because I really appreciate you staying in with me for the last 25 minutes. Thank you so much for being here. And whoever is watching this as a recorded session, I'm saying this to you as well. Send me a message on Instagram or LinkedIn with words better habits, so you know that so I know that you're coming from here, and I'll be offering you one whole full coaching session of 60 minutes for free, because I want to be there for you. I want to be there to support you, to serve you with the best of my abilities. All right, so if you're ready to take this journey of better emotional wellness and confidence to a level higher, I want to be a part of it. So send me a message on Instagram or LinkedIn with these words, better habits, or you can send me an email. You have that link on your screens. Send me the word better habits and we'll have a one full hour of coaching session together. All right. Anything else you'd want to ask me? Let me know in the chat box. So if you want to search me, my Instagram is dipanshu.rawal, dipanshu.rawal. That's my Instagram. But anyway, if you can go to that link that I've sent you, you'll find all my links, because it's my website. You'll find my YouTube channel, my podcast channel, and everything else. We have a few more minutes, but I just want to take another moment to just another moment. I actually paused for a while because I wanted to make sure that I'm offering the words that I want to offer. I want to offer a moment of gratitude for you, for being here, for taking the first step in your betterment. And if possible, I'd love to offer you more of this. All right. And anyway, I think this is going to be an amazing journey for you, because whoever stayed for 25 minutes listening to these habits, I'm sure you're committed to your growth. And I love people who are committed to their growth. So thank you so much for making me a part of your journey. All right. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope to see you on my Instagram, on my LinkedIn somewhere. Send me a better habits keyword anyway in the message, so I know that you're coming from this conference. And I loved being here. Thank you so much. I enjoyed your energy in the chat box. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.